Hi artists. Last time we were together, we met Roy G. Biv and we learned about rainbow color order. And I told you at that time that in art, it's the color wheel that is rainbow order. So today we are going to make our own color wheel. So the first thing that you need to do is find something that is a circle. I got a plate from my cabinet, a bowl, a plate, something that is a circle but very big. See how mine takes up almost my whole page? That's what you want to find, something that is very big. I don't want to trace something little because that's going to be impossible to have a circle. Even though that is a circle, I don't want something that little. So I'm going to pause the video right now and give you a second to go find something that is a circle. All right, now that we have our object, we're gonna trace it. And this is why I wanted something big, because I want it to fill up our whole page. I'm gonna trace my circle object. And mine didn't turn out perfect. That's okay. I'm all right with a little bit of imperfect. And so once I have my circle on my page, I am going to draw a line straight up and down in the middle. I want to split this in half. Now, we're just doing it by sight, so it's not going to be perfect. And I'm just drawing it by hand, so it's not going to be exactly straight. But you're cutting your circle in half. Okay, get that line drawn. Now I'm going to turn my paper so that my line goes side to side. And what I want to do now is split these into 3 sections. And I'm going to do that with a letter. I'm going to use a letter V. So I'm going to go down, touch the line, and back up. And that's going to split it into 3 sections. It's not perfect, but it's 3 pretty close to even. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Flip my paper over and make another V. And what you probably noticed is that I touched at the same spot in the center. I want that touched in the same spot in the center. So now I am ready for a second circle. Now this time I'm not going to find something to trace because I already have these lines to help me. So I'm just going to draw it by hand. And it's not perfect, not even close to perfect, but it's a second circle. All right, friends, this is a color wheel. Not really yet, because I gotta find my colors. We're gonna use crayons for this. So I'm gonna find my 6 basic colors. All right, I have my 6 colors of crayon. And now I'm going to color them, these little triangles, in the correct color wheel order. This is where we have to remember Roy G. Biv. And artists, what you need to understand is it does not matter which triangle you start with. I can start with any of them. I'm starting with red because I think it's easiest to use Roy G. Biv to remember. And red is the first one on Roy G. Biv. So you're going to go all the way around your color wheel, putting them in correct order. Make sure you're checking Roy G. Biv. I'm going to speed mine up and do it now. All right, I have my color wheel colored. And now I am going to outline the rest of this. Now, you could outline your color wheel too if you want. You could have done that first, but it's not necessary. But I'm going to outline the rest of my lines. because I want them separated. I'm outlining with black marker. I almost always use Sharpie, but you can use any black marker, it doesn't matter. And the reason I'm outlining this is because I don't want naked pencil lines. What I am going to do in the rest of my color wheel is I am going to draw a picture of something that is that color. Now here's the challenge, artists. I'm not going to just make a shirt and make it red, because shirts can be any color. I want something that you think of as being that color. Like, what is something that's almost always red? I'm going to draw it in here. What is something that's almost always orange? Or something that's always yellow? Something that's always green? Something that's always blue? Now, there's lots of different ideas. I don't want to draw a bunch of them because I don't want to give you ideas. But I'm going to do one for yellow because it's the first one that came into my head. Something that is yellow. Easy peasy. The sun. Something that is green, something that is blue, something that is purple, you're going to draw in there. And then you're going to color those also. If you want to use marker on those, this would be a great time for that. Or you can use crayon also. It's totally up to you. But you're going to color these in as well. I'm not going to show you all of them, like I said, because I don't want to take your ideas, or I don't want you to copy my ideas. Something for each color. When you are all finished with your color wheel, you need to make sure that your name is on the back of it, and you will bring it into school and turn it in the art basket in your classroom. Can't wait to see them.